Good morning guys, today is Thursday. I hope you're all having a good day and that the weather is better than it is here. It's a bit grey out today, which is a shame after yesterday was so sunny and nice. I've been up for a while, even though it's only just 8 o'clock, and I'm now about to head into uni for a practical. They've got a lady coming in to talk to us who's actually had an amputation, and these sessions are always really good because it gives you a perspective on what it's actually like to be a patient and for this to happen to you, rather than just having a lecture saying, well, this is what the evidence tells us, but we can't really know. My new replacement Fitbit has arrived after so long without one. I used to have a Charge HR, but the wristband on it broke within like 6 months of having it, and now after 2 months of back and forth between me and Fitbit, well, first of all, they agreed to replace the HR, and they kind of but they didn't have a replacement to give me that was suitable. So eventually, after 2 months of negotiating, they agreed to upgrade me to a Charge 2, which is exciting because the Charge HR is no longer being manufactured. So it turns out that I didn't just have a practical this morning, also it wasn't the practical I thought it was going to be. But I have a lecture 4 till 6, so I had to go in again later. I managed to miss it off the timetable because it kind of dropped off the bottom of the page. If I have a 3 till 5, I can just about see it, but a 4 till 6, you have to scroll down to see, and I completely missed it. So I didn't know, and then I had to come back because I didn't have my laptop, I didn't have anything for lunch, but I've got plenty of time. It's only just gone 11 because the practical finished early and my new Fitbit arrived. I'm gonna try and do some work on my essay before I have to go back into uni because I've been putting it off and putting it off and putting it off, and it's due in on Tuesday and I have 4 sentences. It's just on the dullest, hardest to write about topic on the planet, I swear. This is the worst essay they've set us yet.
Otherwise you just don't see people, then that just sucks.
Going back into uni was a bit of a... I don't know if it was worth it. First of all, it's late, so I'm tired, and I've probably spent about 3.5 hours on the bus today. So that's 2 return trips I've had to do today, and annoyingly, before the lecturer that was taking it didn't put the PowerPoint up on the Moodle, which is like our digital learning environment resource centre, before the lecture. And actually there's quite a few of us in the group that use the PowerPoint, they're supposed to put it up before the lecture, not after, so that some of us that need to can download it and use it, whether that's in the form of printed slides, or in my case I have it up on my laptop, which is set to my own brightness tolerances, so I have a really dim screen with a blue overlay because that's what my eyes cope with better than the big screen, which tends to be too bright and not like the wrong contrast colours. It's like the same as if I was trying to read black text on white paper. I use a blue overlay for that as well, which you may have seen on one of my other videos a while back. And because I wasn't able to look at the PowerPoint properly, so I couldn't take in the visual information, which meant I was essentially listening to the lecturer droning on about statistics, which is really hard to follow without the visual clue. And it's left me really tired as well in what attempt I did make to follow the PowerPoint. And I just feel like as a very visual and doing person, that's how I learned. I learned by seeing and doing. I just didn't really get a lot out of the lecture, which is a shame because it was actually quite an interesting topic. Sort of, not really. Who am I kidding? It was a dull topic to begin with as well. What can you do? That's 3.5 hours of my life I'm not going to get back today. On the other hand, for a day that started out really grey this morning, it's beautiful out. It's completely turned around. Don't know how well it's going to show. There we go, look at that blue sky. I thought I'd bought not bought, but had a jar of sweet and sour sauce. It's actually Kung Po sauce. So I can still use the Kung Po sauce, it still works with what I was going to do. It's just I was looking forward to my sweet and sour. I'm trying to use up like stuff I've got left in the freezer because I've only got less than 2.5 weeks now before I go home for the summer, and our landlord has requested that we leave the fridges and freezer empty over the summer. Our freezer is in dire need of a defrost, so fair enough. But it's the same as in halls, you don't want to come back to mouldy food after the holiday. So I've got some peppers, some mushrooms, some prawns. I'm going to put those all in the sauce, have myself a bit of a stir fry with the Kung Po sauce. Also got a tin of water chestnuts, and I'm going to, because I thought it was sweet and sour, I've also got a tin of pineapple. I think it will still work. This is going to be it for this video today. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to see more, and comment down below. Let me know what you think and that you're out there watching this and I'm not just talking to myself. Goodbye guys, and come back soon.